Greetings, everybody.
Hey, everybody. We just got back from
PAX East.
Yeah, we kind of went. We ain't
tired
telling nobody.
Hungry.
Exactly. But we just want to recap a little bit of what happened. So I guess I'll start. So this was my first convention of anything ever, and I decided to go. Chaz hit me up in January. I was like, Dante, you want to go to PAX East? And I was like, yeah. And that's kind of how I got there. I really enjoyed everything. It was one of the greatest, possibly the greatest trip I've ever taken, or at least that one I can remember.
Yes, mission accomplished.
Yeah, no, it was awesome.
Boy.
Shoot. Well, we saw a whole lot of stuff, but I guess we just start talking, and yeah, we'll just start talking. All right, so what was your favorite thing? You think?
I would say the fact that they had playable demos for Sonic 4 Episode 2, that actually kind of threw me off. That came out of nowhere for me because I didn't even expect. I expected Sega to be there, but I didn't expect them to put something out like that.
And Sega actually had one of the biggest booths there, which is also a little surprising.
Seeing how they're supposed to be good, they're supposed to be struggling financially, quote unquote.
But yeah, as far as the Sonic 4 Episode 2 demo, all three of us agreed that it was pretty good. And
Gasp! It's good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. You can see us playing it. We'll post another video of us having that.
That'll be up soon.
Yeah.
Momentarily.
Same time, whatever, is this video.
Alright. A second thing was actually today. I went up to the Udon panel, and I'm a mega Blue Bomber fanboy. Oh, yeah, any other Blue Bomber fanboys out there, you know?
There's plenty. Plenty of angry ones.
Big props to you. Also, I heard that Keiji Inafune is actually he did a teaser trailer for another game. I don't know what it is.
It's,
but
I'll let you finish. I saw it screen caps of it on magicbox.com. Shout out to Magicbox.
Not sure.
There's this game. It's an adventure game. I'm assuming it's like a platformer, but it's about pirates and their animals. It's kind of like if One Piece and Disney had sex and made a game, and that's essentially what it is. It's about a little tiger that wants to be king of the pirates.
But in case some of you don't know, Keiji Inafune was the so-called father of Mega Man. Now, he wasn't the exact creator per se, but he was the one that helped bring everything together. He's been there through thick and thin for the Mega Man franchise. So that's why a lot of him, because of what he's done for the franchise itself, that's why he's been considered the Mega Man, the father of Mega Man, which is why we're bringing him up now. Needless to say, I generally went over there to get some mangas up there. I had the Mega Mix, the manga series Mega Man Mega Mix. Well, essentially up there I saw Mega Man Gigamix, and I figured I'd get that. And I saw a Pixiv Almanac. If you know about the site Pixiv.net, I got that. Generally, I was surprised.
That explained my question. I was like, why is it up there?
What? What is happening? Oh, okay.
You won, yeah. You did.
But you still
see,
you got exactly what I got.
How was that a D? I don't care.
He worked so hard just to get a D. This is what I'm saying. That's why I can't beat that stage. Anyway, I keep going off on a tangent. I'm sorry. Yeah. Basically, when I went up there, I was surprised to see so many other new titles, plus a lot of their old artworks and other things up there. They have Captain Commando now has a new manga. So if you're not aware of who Captain Commando is, then you haven't played Marvel. And if you haven't played Marvel and not aware of what Marvel is,
I'm pretty sure most of our viewers know what Marvel is. Okay. Especially by now.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't, I feel sorry for you. But I mean, I won't feel too sorry for you because there's the internet, and you know, go look up Marvel vs. Capcom.
Oh, and both of you who just did that. Well, I would say one of my favorite things. Jeez, I mean, it's my first con, so I don't really have anything to compare it to. I was just like mystified by the entire experience. But one thing that really stood out to me was well, today actually. For those of you who know, popular YouTuber, professional gamer Swoozy, he was there. He was at the New Egg group, the New Egg booth, and also the Plantronics one. So he was just like, talking to his fans and people, doing little like exhibition matches and games which aren't dead or alive, so it wasn't like his best, but
It's fine.
he was definitely still he was winning most of the thing. So I was actually trying to hold a spot in line for Chaz because we had this plan which we may reveal later, but it's nothing bad. So Swoozy, if you're watching this, don't worry, it's really good.
Yeah,
we'll reveal it later. Don't pay attention to him. Anyway, I was holding the line for Chaz, but through some miscommunications,
Various miscommunications.
yeah, Chaz ended up in a different line, and we'll talk about that experience a little bit later. So while I am holding this line for Chaz, who isn't coming, like Swoozy was like, all right, next, and I just decided I was going to play Swoozy in Cross Tekken on the Xbox 360. As you may or may not know, I don't play fighting games really. I mean, I like to get better, but I'm just not good at them. That'll just take a lot of time to practice, and I don't even have a console right now because my PS3 went up a couple months ago. Anyway, yeah, so I played Swoozy in Cross Tekken, but it was like a severely handicapped match in that we were looking at this mirror to play the game. So like one of his crew, one of the dudes like holding up the mirror, and we were looking into that to see what was reflected behind us. And at the same time, it was a small mirror, so we could only see portions of the screen. I could see most of the screen, and Swoozy could only see like the little bottom left corner or whatever. Anyway, he won the little first round, but then I came back just by luck. I won't even say skill. It was pretty much luck, because doing moves that you don't know how to do in a mirror when everything's backwards is just really confusing. Yeah, but my Asuka and Poison team beat his Guile and shoot, who else he had? He had Guile and Lele, and he was mixing it up a lot during the night. But anyway, so I won this hat and a shirt that I have. That was probably my favorite PAX experience. What about you, Chaz?
I was astonished by like all the panels that they had, and like the amount of people that actually showed up. Because normally I'm used to only like a handful of panels at cons being like completely crowded and like having so much support, but like everybody showed up to like every panel except for us because we got locked out of a lot of them. But anyway,
yeah.
I was just really astonished by that. Like the panel rooms are so big, and like everyone came out to show their respect for like Escapist and Machinima and all the other places. And what really made me happy was the retro console areas. I was just really happy to see like so many people that still want to see still want to play all the old the throwback poverty games that like we do, and it's like they had like Samurai Showdown 2 and like Street Fighter EX2 and like a bunch of Dreamcast stuff, and that just made me happy. It was like really crowded in there. I was like glad to be part of that.
Yeah, essentially how that worked was there was a little side room, and they had like, I would say about 40 different consoles set up around like 40 TVs or whatever, and all you needed was like some sort of license or whatever, your ID, and you could pick from like hundreds of games for each of the consoles. So we played a lot of old stuff. And Chaz mentioned Samurai Showdown 2. Both of them actually entered this little tournament.
A very sporadic, impromptu tournament.
And yours truly, Chaz, won. So, yeah, it was a really emotional battle. We didn't think that was going to happen at first. Because Chaz actually got eliminated, but then he was like a wild card and came back to win.
Yeah, due to poor planning on the tournament's part, I got to come back.
One nice little gold medal. Alright, so that's our favorite things. Any disappointments?
Oh.
Julie, would you like to share something?
Oh my gosh. So, there's one concern that got me and actually held me over for most of the con. That was when we first arrived at the con. Now, I know you're supposed to, when they mail you your passes, and I figured that when we go in there, we're supposed to...
something more of the like content. I mean, basically what he was going to say was that it was really disorganized, and we ended up waiting for maybe like an hour in a line that we didn't have to do at all.
Well, mainly I was about to go on about the security. The fact that
and they didn't check our badges either, so we could have gotten for free all 3 days.
Yeah, I mean, the way I see it, I really didn't. I could have just paid for Saturday and Sunday and just showed up on Friday. All I had to do was look the part, apparently.
And they well, then again, at the same time, you probably expect most of the people who went there already paid, so they already got our money. So like, whether you wear it or not.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, you could have saved yourself that much more money if that was the case. But I mean, it didn't. It only lasted for Friday, so that's actually technically a good thing, because I mean, let's face it, everybody expected that. If anybody would expect the security to be there, they would expect it to be on the first day. That's why everybody else was probably on the P's and Q's about it. Little did they know, upon a closer observation, not so much on Friday, actually. There was on the other 2 days. So, I give a sarcastic shout out to security on Friday, and a good shout out to them on Saturday and Sunday.
Well, my biggest disappointment was that I didn't really see anything from Sony, because Sony wasn't there. So it would have been nice to see.
Strangely enough.
Microsoft had a big showing, and Nintendo's booth was popping. Like, Sony wasn't there at all. At least not first party Sony was there.
I guess they don't have nothing big to like put out. If they did, they wanna. I guess they didn't want to bring it here. They wanted to put it on something.
I think they're saving their stuff for E3, honestly.
Right.
I mean, it still would have been nice to like
big guns, you know,
to see something, but yeah, because it was still like even Microsoft, they had a bunch of stuff that was already released, like Dance Central 2. It was just that, but it doesn't matter. Any disappointments on your end?
My only real complaint is that they didn't have enough stations for like the preview of the new games, because there's no reason we should wait 2 hours to play an 8-minute demo of Lollipop Chainsaw. I mean, the game is awesome, don't get me wrong, I'm probably going to buy it when it comes out, but 2 hours? Really? We got... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to add on that. I was like, that was probably one of the biggest surprises, too, that Lollipop Chainsaw's line was just packed all 3 days, like the entire time.
And it wasn't just Lollipop Chainsaw. There was Borderlands 2. There was Free Fall. That's actually a rising. That's a little bit of a rising sensation right now in the PC world for FPSs, FPS RPGs per se, because that's getting in. That's what's in lately.
And then like the Max Payne 3 demo. I think, was that a playable demo, or was that just like a video?
No, I'm guessing it's just a video.
I think it was just.
I think if I remember correctly, I walked by the booth, which is like a huge booth. It was like blocked off on all sides, so you only could really like see inside if you go inside. But I thought I saw a guy with a controller. I could be wrong. I don't know. But then again, I don't see if it was just a video. I don't see why they would have people line up for hours just to see a video. Though.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense.
Yeah. But a lot of stuff didn't make sense.
Nope. Man, a lot of stuff didn't make any sense. But there were some really, I'll say, I'll just consider them good mentions or honorable mentions. Though the crowd that they got for them, I think it was slightly underrated the way it just, I thought there should have been more people that could have grabbed for this game. This game, one of them was was Double Dragon Neon coming
Which
in.
I didn't even notice until today.
I didn't know it existed.
Earlier today.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I can say is kind of some planning. I guess, whether it's been poor placement, I guess, or it's just that, you know, not enough people saw. So yeah, we'll just chalk it up to poor placement. But there's another by Clay Entertainment or Clay Entertainment. It's the people that did the Shank. They're doing Shank 2, of course, and they're also doing another game called Mark of the Ninja. Now that was actually pretty interesting to see. I do have some pics for that, so I can post that if you wanna know. I'll post that on my Facebook page. So please, if you like, friend me. That's up to you. You don't have to. I'm just saying.
Just put them on the OG Facebook page as well. And just double post it.
We'll do something.
I'm gonna do something about that. Another honorable mention per se would be there was another one that got my attention. You know, y'all, you can just skip me. Anything else y'all want to add about that honorable mention?
No, I'm really glad I got to play the Kid Icarus Uprising though. I know it's been out for a while, but I'm really glad I got to play that finally. Might be actually my first 3DS purchase. 3DS game purchase, I mean. I got a whole stack of cards. You can see this video we did about swag too. I have so many AR cards for that thing. Shout outs to Gil. Let me see.
And we pretty much like became fangamer.net's bitches.
Yeah.
We lost so many things from that place.
Oh, don't forget Sanchi.
Sanchi is another cool place.
Well, as far as Fangamer, I bought a lot of stuff from there too. I didn't plan on buying like much of anything while I went down there, but I ended up buying a lot, especially for Fangamer. And I found out that they're the ones who actually translated Mother 3 for us. So really thankful for that, because I'm the Earthbound/Mother fanboy of this group, and I just love the whole series. So I ended up buying some Earthbound pins, a jacket, like a track jacket, and I bought like the hardcover like Mother 3 manual book. It's like a really professionally done book made by the translators, aka the Fangamer people, and it's beautiful. That's that. I'm trying to think, is there anything else? Cause it's just
they showcased Devil May Cry HD collection, and the
Dragon's Dogma was there too.
Yes, there was.
Oh no. Who do you think had the best booth?
Of
course, it's all personal preference, but
personal preference, I would say I'm gonna have to go in plus presentation, and you know, overall how they treated people in lines. I guess.
Well, for me, I would say it's like a toss-up between the old school rivals, Nintendo and Sega. Both of them had really good booths.
I was gonna say Nintendo and maybe Capcom.
I guess we all agree on Nintendo. I was gonna say Nintendo was probably my favorite. The Nintendo booth, Sega's booth was also good. Yeah, but Nintendo's booth, they had like many stations, probably like ballpark, maybe like 30-something 3DSs. They had like a little, maybe like 4 or 5 stations were for Kid Icarus Uprising, both the multiplayer modes and showing off the AR cards. They had like eight things linked together for Mario Kart. 8 things linked together for Mario Kart 7, and I played twice and I was winning each time. So I don't know. I'm just really good at Mario Kart, I guess. They had Mario Tennis Open.
Oh yes,
Chaz loves.
When that comes out,
yeah.
If it isn't already out, I haven't kept track of
I'm
that
not
yet,
100%.
but I'm getting that.
Yeah, and then they had some. And then they had
Peach Daisy, son, all day, yo.
They don't know about the top tiers in that game.
Yeah.
And then they had some other like 4 more DSs set up to just preview the demo. Well, not even the demos, the full games from the 3DS shop.
They're downloadable games, right?
Yeah, downloadable games for 3DS shop. Yeah. So I played that Sakura Samurai for a little bit. I like the mechanics on that.
I like that too.
I may get that. I like push mode. That's kind of reminds me of like the closest thing I'm gonna see, probably the Catherine on it, especially on a Nintendo console. Yeah, that's pretty much PAX right there. PAX East 2012. So will we go again?
Definitely.
Yeah, that's in depth.
Yeah.
PAX East 2013, we're in there. Yes.
Yeah, there. And mark my words, it may not be next year, it may not be 2 years from now, but we are gonna be exhibitors at an event sometime. Maybe PAX, maybe something more local.
We'll start from Otakon and work our way up from there.
We just need the support of you people. So, keep watching us, keep liking us, keep sharing us, keep spreading the word. So, oh yeah, and thank you to all you people, well, all of our fans first of all, and especially the 50 or so people we had like our page like the past 2 weeks. I don't know where you're coming from. We'll keep spreading the word about it.
Please.
Please keep coming. It's like amazing. So. Thank you, everybody.
Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, go to the main site, typeofgamerspot.com.
Yes. Facebook.com/DOGspot, THEOGSPOT. And just stay tuned with a lot more goods coming your way.
And Mark, man, from Mad Cats, I love you. You're the man. Yes. Please send me a stick. I want more. I'm collecting sticks.
Shout outs to Mega64 and Rooster Teeth, too. I talked to y'all for a bit. And of course, Swoozy. Any shout outs?
Shout outs to Sega.
What about your boy, your musical buddy?
Shout outs to John Colton.
Yes, John Colton, shout outs to you too. Alright, until next time.